Hmm? What? I like how I told it to change my thumbnail and it's like, no, we're not giving you a thumbnail. Oh wait, no. Oh, thank you, so start following. Hold on a minute. That didn't. I have an upcoming stream and a live stream. How did that happen? Delete? How do I delete? Delete forever. Please don't end the stream I'm doing. Hi, moderate. Play music in a second. YouTube's being weird, like always. Do you like my thumbnail? I should probably post. Is it gonna work? YouTube, are you good? It is struggling. Alright, get me on my stream. What? It's not got the right thumbnail. Hello, Salif. How's it going, man? What is going on? That's not the thumbnail I selected. I made a thumbnail in like 2 minutes quickly and it's not uploaded. I'm so disappointed in YouTube right now. Deleting video? What video? I just want my thumbnail. It says I've got my thumbnail. Let's re-add it and see if that works. Save. Alright, let's play some Lofi. Lofi. Alright, that's a little loud, I think. Alright, let's post it in my chat. Oh. Just quickly checking some maths or something. Oh, I should probably plug in my camera too. You can tell I've been very busy lately by how this stream has started. Busy, busy boy. You guys are still here, right? The stream didn't like end itself. No, we're good, we're good. Hey, so the picture's there. In my actual chat. Oh, sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get here and then say I'm going on a break. I know not too many people watch me live, but I'll wait for a couple of you to get here, then I'll just say about going on a break. We'll do a tiny bit of work while we're here though. Just like unwrap like these wooden bits and then put a tiling texture on them and stuff. Alright, so we got... I should really start colouring in the stuff I've UV mapped and textured. That'd save any future issues. Hold on a minute. How's that got That's got one of these on it. Weirdly enough. I'm going to keep this up on another monitor so I can check what I have. Thank you, Mamode, for subscribing. While I have a video up saying I'm about to go on a break. It's very nice of you. I'm only joking. Oh, right. I messed something up in here, didn't I? I re-imported the wrong thing, so now we got this, like, leathery tarp texture up here, which is fine up here. But I want to reuse it down here, so I need to, There's only one memo allowed in this chat. True. What was your other name? Mamo. I can only remember moderate now. It's been so long since Twitch. I did one not too long ago, right? But I don't think you were there. And you were there. And you were there. That's it. Was that... What did that come from, if you don't mind me asking? Substance. Substance painter. Substance Painter is running on your NVIDIA GeForce. Yeah. Driver issues. It looks like the driver of your GPU is outdated. I just updated it recently. Oh, I was waiting on Twitch. Sorry, Soulspark. I haven't been over there for a while. You should update it for a better experience. I'll update it later. Hi, X. Bye. Hi, bye. Hi, X Danger. How's it going, man? Also, hey, Soulspark. I've not seen you before. Well, I'm new to your content. Good stuff. The video I post where I say I'm about to go on a break. Oh, I'm new here. Lovely. Well, I hope you've been enjoying my stuff. I don't know if you've been watching my streams or if you've been watching my tutorials, because obviously they're both very different. With my tutorials, I'm like, hello everyone. Today we're gonna be texturing this thing. So I'm going to show you how. And then in my streams, I'm like, what's going on, guys? Woo! There's a brand that makes farm and construction vehicles called Mamoet. It's alright. And I always liked the name, but it was taken, so I added JR. Oh, so the JR is like Junior. Right? Or did you just randomly add 2 letters? Some hanging skin on my... Do you guys bite skin off, like, the fingers? I don't... I'm pretty sure it's a very uncommon thing, but I do. Tutorials only for now. Okay. Well, the good thing about the streams, if you want to know something... I'll usually just whip it up and show you. I'll whip it out, you know. I feel like the music's really quiet for you guys. I should have a plane on my desktop somewhere. No, SM_plane probably. Yeah. I just needed a name. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was always terrible at making my names. My name was Steven C94 for a while. Because Stephen Christopher, and I was born in 94. Hey! Aditya? I'm so sorry. How's it going, man? What's that? Yeah, then I called myself the Gamer Guy, because I was like... I don't know, it was like a really obvious name, and not at the same time. I've been able to snatch that name up on most games I've played. Whether, you know, like, it limits the name if someone else has it. But I've been able to get the Gamer Guy on most games. So it was like a really obvious name that nobody had. And now I'm just... What do I call myself? I call myself Pig Venus Man most of the time. Which is a bit of a silly name. Is the plane in it? It is. I had a cloth of some sort, didn't I? Was it a stylized? Is it this? Stylized cotton. That's it. I used this. I made it white, and I think I dyed it in engine. Or actually, probably grey. I think I dyed it in engine. So if we export that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking a material that's in Substance that I've imported at some point, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to it. Also, on my streams, I'll try to explain what I'm doing. Hold on a minute. I feel like there's more options in here. That 1K, don't need any bigger than that. I've done so much optimizing at work, you have no idea. I am good, how are you doing? I'm not too bad. I'm going on a short break because a lot of stuff has come up. Not anything bad, I want to clarify. It's actually very good stuff, but it's going to stop me from streaming the next couple of weeks. Substance Player? Oh, is that what Alchemist is? What they renamed Alchemist? Oh. Wait, do I not have it installed anymore? I'm not even logged in. Okay, I can't bother. Yes, I have. I think, from what I can tell, they've rebranded it to Player instead of Alchemist. So yeah, I have. I like it, but I never need to use it for the kind of work I do. Because I either have to make my own stuff in Designer anyway, or I've already got something at hand. Like, either or, I never have the option to really use it. So what I've done here is I've got these textures. I don't know why I did that. I dragged it so weirdly. If we just come into my content folder. Oh my god, let's not go into the content folder. That's so messy. Let's go into my textures. Environment, textures. Plonk that, yeah, I'll rename them while it's in here. Plonk that in here, rename it to T_cloth tile_ basic color BC. I'm going to copy the rest of that and start pasting in N for normals and OM for occlusion, roughness, metallic. I'm actually hoping you'll make that stylized waterfall shader story soon, like you promised. Oh, I should make it. I can show you it if you want. Or you could run through it on stream. I don't know if that'd help. It's not that complex. It's done in a very peculiar way. I've done 2 versions of it. I wonder where the other one is. Because the other version I personally think is better. I actually need to implement it in the game I'm working, game I'm doing for my company at the moment. Where is it? No. It's one of those 2. I'm gonna guess that one. I'll still be big learner. No, you need to show it now. I mean, it might be easy. I can't remember how advanced it is. I'm pretty sure all it is... I'll put you guys on the other monitor, so I'm actually looking at you. I'm pretty sure all it is we've got... So, if we come into, like, Blender... I just clicked Maya, didn't I? I did. Come into Blender. All it basically is... Sorry, I was like on my screen. Is I made a physical mesh... that represented kind of like a waterfall. I actually looked at someone else's waterfall to make it. I didn't know how they did theirs, but I wanted to make mine kind of look like theirs. So I just was like, oh, I think this is probably how they did it. So I made like a waterfall shape, right? Cool. Smooth that. No tops and bottoms, because it's going to come from an area, then it's going to go into water. Like this, right? That's, oh, wow, that's actually very accurate. That's pretty close to the shape. And then what I did to this, I duplicated, made one that's slightly thicker on top, like this. And then delete the interior one I just left. I could have actually done that to begin with and just had both like that. Oh, well. Yeah, so I have, like, one that's on the outside, one that's on the inside, right? The outside one was the normal... Actually... Depending on the version, I'll show you. Because it was done in 2... I have 2 different ways of how I did it. Wow, that's really zoomed. There you go. Day. Oh. So is that the new one? Okay, that's not the new one. I want to show you the new one as well, because if you want the new one, I'll try to do a tutorial on that. Again, I'm very busy at the moment, but knowing that someone actually wants the tutorial, I might try to do it. Or well, I'll try my best to try to do it. You know what I mean? Whereas if I don't know anyone wants it, I'm not too fast getting the effort in. I can make it. It's easy. Yeah, it's not too difficult. I think I used a map. I don't think I used the normal map, but not a normal map, a noise map in the engine. I think I used a custom one I found online, or I made it. I might have made it. All right, so let's have a look. Day. Oops. Day. There we go. Where's my sidebar? What do you mean? You have to expect things from me, otherwise I won't do it. Hey! So yeah, I got two variations, which I want to implement this one into the game I'm working on at the moment. So this one, basically the foam is... Technically, the foam is always there. If we come into it, the foam is always there, right? But what it's doing is I'm making it tessellate or world displacement, either or, and I'm making it come out over that layer. So if we look into Blender... Basically, the inner one, this one, which is inside the other one, it's very hard to tell, but it is. As you can see here, look. So the inner one, what it's doing is it's basically bumping out through the water layer to make it look like that foam's forming. Right? And then this one, it's floating, which is a cool effect as well. So what this one's doing is using the exact same noise, but it's the reverse. So the top layer is the foam, and all I'm doing is I'm masking out the foam layer. So if we actually go into, so the water is a separate material, and I assume this isn't very complex. Not too bad. So you need I've got like a map like this. Oh, I did take it from online, but I edited it. I remember. I then contrast it out to do something like this. I panned it. So if I have a video showing how to use a panner node. Oh, why was someone's comment restricted? Oh. Yeah, so it pans it, and then I've subtracted it. Oh, I subtracted it a little bit to make it so you got darker and lighter bits. Powered it to cut those bits out, which you can barely see, but you see that? And then I'm multiplying that with our two colors, which we're just separating out using a linear. So our linear looks like this. No, it doesn't. Our linear looks like this. And I'm changing the color from top to bottom. It is fully procedural, right? I deleted it. Kind of, I guess. Technically, we've got a texture here, but by that, yeah, it's procedural. So then it changes between those two colors from top to bottom. I multiply it from that panning texture, and it kind of looks like water's flowing, you know? Nothing too fancy. And that's basically the whole thing. You've got some other fancy bits, like but it bumps out a little bit to cause like a little bit of water coming out using the same map. So basically the black area will be going in, or actually technically zero value will be staying still, and white values will be coming out. And I've got a Fresnel on the edges of it. If we go to a circle, to give it an edge sort of line. So if we look at it, see that light edge, the thick edge on it. So I thought, look, cool. That's all how that's done. Again, I'm not breaking it out fully, so looks very good. Thank you. And then this one's the more complex one. It's actually unlit, but in my recent project, I've made it lit again, and it's not too complex again. What I'm doing is I'm pretty sure I'm panning these two. One's going, yeah, thought so. One's going that way, and the other I'm panning going this way. Then I'm adding them together to give sort of like a panning over the top effect. See that? So now it's like sort of water rapids going over the top of each other. It's not sort of wobbling like that, but yeah, it's going like that, right? Using that, I divide it to get the values a bit closer together. I then clamp it, and then you use an add node here, or a parameter with an add node to basically turn it up or down depending on how much foam you want. Cheap contrasting it. Again, if you were to turn this up, you'll see it really. So that's barely any foam, and as we turn this value down, you'll get more foam come through. See that? And then 0.1 was what we were defaulted at. What am I multiplying it by? I'm linear grading in it. Yeah, I forgot I did that. So the linear gradient, I'm getting it so there's less foam at top and more foam at the bottom. So all I'm doing is using that original linear gradient that I showed you a second ago. Like this. Right, it's darker at the top. Clamping it to make sure we don't go above or below certain values. Then I'm multiplying it by this to then be darker at the top and lighter at the bottom, which basically allow it to form foam at the bottom but not at the top. Alright, that's smart, thank you. It's really simple, look. There's like this is not a complex shader, right? This is quite simple. It's just using simple. I've shown you guys technically how to do all of this, except as different videos. I've shown you how to do panners. I've shown you how to use textures. You know, I've shown you how to use a linear, I think. But obviously, I've not shown you how to bring them together to make a waterfall. I then what's this? What am I doing here? That looks like lava. I don't even know what that's doing. Well positioned. Oh, it's bumping out a little bit. Right, okay. I didn't remember that I did that. I don't even think you technically need that because it's already sitting on top of it. What we're mainly doing is we're taking this and we're masking it out. And that mask out effect is causing that cut out effect. And we get more foam towards the bottom. The water at the bottom is literally a separate component, which I've actually done a video on. There's actually a video on making that splash at the bottom. Have you ever used nanites? Do you mean nanites? I have. If you go back to like 2 months ago, only in UE5, it's not in UE4. I did have a quick play around. It was quite cool. And then in this version, it's essentially that same mask, except I'm pulling it out in world space or in tessellation. See that? Like you can see it very clearly here. So it's using pretty much the exact same setup with a slight bit of tweaks. It's giving me a result like this. And then we're basically just pulling that out. And oh, it is world displacement. It's not even tessellated. It's just high poly. So to get it to this result, you'd have to come into Blender and make sure. So if we apply that, make sure it's high enough poly. The problem with this, so this technically one back here is our foam layer. What you'd probably want to do is try to equal out these so they look more like squares. Something like this. And then you can even subdivide it again, but yeah, make sure that's underneath. But it's the layers are swapped. The foam is underneath, pulling out over the top rather than sitting on top. Yeah. I just haven't been able to make a comprehensive tutorial because I feel like I'm a little all over the place when I'm trying to explain it, which I don't want to be. I want to be concise when I do my tutorials. But if you want to clip that whole section I just did, you can. I would like to sit down with Steve one day and have him teach me a better understanding of shaders like this. Hey, man. I just sat you guys down and did that. What do you mean? They're honestly... So I'm not that good at shaders. And you guys are like, what? I just know a lot of the basic shaders. And then I use what I know about those basic shaders. And I start attaching all of these things together. Until you get like... Wait, where's my camera gone? Oh, wait, no, that's it. I'm looking at a part of the video. Yeah, I'm attaching these things together to get an end result. So you saw like then I used a linear, a mask, and a panner to get this sort of foamy water. And this is most of it. Good. A perfect example of a much more complex version of using simple steps is my water shader, which I have on the marketplace because I spent 17 hours on this. I can't even remember. It took me a while. It's got a lot of things you can edit. Oh, God, I've got so many instances. There you go. But as you can see, it's a lot more complex. But it's the same principle where I'm using all of these steps that I've probably shown you guys already on my YouTube and attaching all of those together to give me myself an end result. I have some more complexity here. I've made my own material functions, which do some stuff. And this one. But yeah. I kind of want to buy it, but I need a waterfall that fits it. Ah! Wait. I actually have the waterfall in my other pack. Maybe I'll attach the waterfall to it. A lot of people have been asking that. Maybe I'll attach it to both packs. I don't think Epic will care. So I'm pretty sure... Because I don't think it's fair that I'd expect you to... Unreal Marketplace. I'd expect you to pay a £20 pack just to get the waterfall out of it. That's pretty steep. So maybe I'll add it to both packs, but don't tell Riot. Don't tell Riot? Don't tell Unreal. I've been playing League of Legends. Riot made them. I made that game, so it's stuck in my head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's see. Do I see a waterfall? Yeah, you get the waterfall in this pack. Not the other not the one that bumps out the first one I made. If you get the waterfall in this pack, I should not be showing you this page. I should be showing you this page. Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit mean if I expect you to pay that. So maybe I'll attach an extra £1 to my other pack, to my water. Oh yeah, I've got underwater effects and everything. I forgot about that. And I'll put the waterfall in it as well. Maybe I won't charge £1. I feel mean charging £1. It did take me a long time to make the waterfall. Don't save. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get the chat back up as well. I've closed you guys down. Hyped for Arcane. Charge it. Charge it? Wow. People want it anyway. I guess. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Let me export this quick. So for this, I just need to unwrap them because that's all they should need. I'll actually do that first. Unwrap, file, export, FBX. If I really tried hard, I'd probably be able to make a small living off the marketplace, but I'm too lazy. I got a job and I work 40 hours a week, but I could do more. I do feel bad when I don't do work in a way. I don't feel too bad after a full... I've worked 8 hours today. 8.5, including an hour break. But yeah. I always feel bad about not being productive. I don't feel as bad as some people. Because, like I said, if I've been at work, I'm sort of like, oh, not too bad, not too bad. Delete these out. Where did I just save it? Oh no, Blender. So it's like I always do by accident. Same, so I would rather just buy the Water Plus Waterfall as I like modeling, but not learning shader stuff. I love shaders, man. I like shaders. I sat there in university and took ages to learn shaders. They're just fun to me. That's a bad habit. It depends where you want to specialize in. If you literally just want to specialize in being a 3D artist because you just want a 3D art job, it's not too bad. I like to explore and learn a lot of different things, but not everyone's like that. It's very obvious. Every company I've worked for, mostly freelance, and I guess now, people like learning one thing. Steve, would you charge me if I wanted to have a one-on-one call with you on learning how to set up shaders like that? I mainly want to know because I would love to know how to set up my own shader effects. I would probably charge because I have so little time lately. It's very hard to dedicate time to doing free stuff at the moment. I probably wouldn't charge very much, but I don't think I could do it for free. Unfortunately. Because, you know, I'm just a professional now. So I'm going to charge money for it. Write that in. Where is it? It's over here. We know that the exact location's here, so we copy that over and paste it here. We we plonk that in. We dragged in earlier our stylized... What did I just call it? Cotton? Whoops. Cotton. No? Wait, what did I just call that thing I dragged in? Oh no. Cloth! That's it. He takes exposure. Can we pay you with compliments? I mean, you can. You're not going to get much for it, though. I was reading so many posts the other day about people getting insulted by, like, people... Wow, that is weak. People, people getting asked to draw people. So, like, for example, someone walks up to you and goes, wow, you can draw really good. Can you draw me? And artists going like, oh, I'm so sick of people asking me if I can draw them. And I get it, you know. Especially because they ask for free. It's hard to dedicate time to stuff for free, especially if you're not passionate about it. I'll make another model for your ship if you don't charge. I mean, did you technically make the model that's in the ship right now? Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I shouldn't have made it grey. Normals. You traced it. Ooh. I mean, you're not wrong. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. You just needed a little bit of rework on the modeling. I'll show you what he made. That looks weird. Is the normals inverted? Oh, well, I have to two-side it. Oh, I shouldn't have made my own material. I have tiling master material. He made this. Well, I remade this when he sent it to me. Where did you learn Unreal? Technically in university, mostly by myself. I'd say 10% university, 90% self-taught. I just sat here, I looked at some tutorials, I learned by myself, and I just kept going and going and going until I started making cool things. It just takes time, really. You can rush it. You can rush the learning process by getting good courses and stuff like that. But I enjoyed doing it, you know, so I wanted to sit down and learn it. Oh, yeah, I remember now. What was I doing? All right, I wanted to go master material. Silly Billy. Master material. Wait, where is the master materials? We have a tiling master material, master tiling. We call this cloth tile. Plonk that on. It's going to be the wrong texture to begin with. Oh, that looks interesting. And then we come into here. And we put up our streaming pool. Oh, well, I need to repeat that command, but put in an actual number. There you go. And what was they called? Not cloth. I've forgotten it again. That was a terrible name. Never name something where you forget it easily. That's how you know you've named something very poorly. Cloth. Where is cloth? I'm an idiot. Right, we plug those in like that. We get the texture again, except I've got this set up to recolor it and everything. I think I want this to be a red material. So we do something like this. To red, make it a bit darker, a little less saturated. Ooh, well, that's red down there. We could go for another color. We could go yellow. Very bold color choice. What about green? What about blue? I like blue. I like blue. Yeah, like a baby blue. That's nice. Same color as their bed, actually. Look. Oh, you know what? I do want it that color, though. Oh, it roughly is, actually. Nice. And then, if we want this to be less tiled, where did all the basic learn the basics? Oh, wait. Hi. How many draw calls do you have in this scene? Probably a lot. Is there a way to check how many? The scene isn't meant for optimization. It's not for a game or anything, but it runs perfectly fine. So probably a lot. Look how many assets we got. Like, this is like obviously one big asset here and stuff. And this store is, you know, a big asset. It's not made up of separate. So we're not too bad, actually. You know what? Well, I want to change this to an actual thing. Oh, I bet this isn't going to work. What? That gives it the weirdest effect. I kind of like it. It looks like it's got a weird... What? That's wacky. Wait, hold on a minute. Let's duplicate this. Sorry, yeah. Where did all the basics... Learn the basics. Just want to know if I can learn all the basics on the internet. Am I reading that wrong? Am I just blind? Do you mean where did I learn the basics? I taught myself probably 70% and then used tutorials for 30%. What I usually do is I'll watch the first part of a tutorial and then move on from there. No, the fundamentals. Yeah. That's such a wacky effect. How odd. I love it though. Anyways. Oh god, what was he throw on this? Oh, it actually kind of works on this. What the heck? Huh. Anyways, so what I was going to show is that I can also tile this. So we come into tiling. We can make it smaller or make it chunkier. Probably want it to be... It looks intentional. I like it. Yeah, right? Actually, no. We'll do it the opposite way. I want it to be more of them. You know, it looks more interesting. What I should do is I should have like a scratched up variant so I can start scratching bits up, which would be nice. But I don't have a scratched up variant of the texture, should I say, with alphas on it. So we'll get this, and this done as one mesh, and not this. I don't want to do that as one mesh. So this, and this. Connect all those together. There you go. You should get a tear or hole texture and use it as an opacity mask and cloth would look cool. Yeah, I could do that as well. Use it as a decal, right? Would that work? Can you use a decal to put holes and stuff? I'm not sure. Have I done that before? Surely you could. Hold on a minute. I want to test this out now. So if we were to go hole, hole, and we went into here, we turned it to a deferred decal. We turned it to... Oh no, because oh wait, translucent. Oh no, because it just makes the decal have thingy. Right, yeah. So no, that wouldn't work. It puts a hole in the decal's texture, not into the thing you're placing it on. It makes way more... I was going to say, that sounds really cool if you could. But I definitely had a feeling that wouldn't be right. Alright, let's isolate. And take off... Can you see those from the inside? No, okay. You can those, so I'm leaving those on. Need that face. Now we're UV mapping in Blender. Oh, wait, so first off, I don't want these to stay as n-gons. I want to... People... Is the enter key not working? Or is my hand not working? People always ask me to use the shortcuts, right? But if I use a shortcut... If it's even in that menu, what menu is it? Merge, M. So I press M and then I go center, right? Oh, E, M, center. But equally, I just go merge C. He says merge C-E-N, there you go. And I just type that. And then when I do it again in the future... Because I've already done it once and typed it, I push 3 and enter, and it does it again. See what I mean? So, I don't mind typing it, because you could just... Or you could do Shift R. Shift R? Alt R? There's one action that also does, like I do that. One button does it. I can't remember what it is, but there's another button that repeats it too. But I just like typing it. Never really bothers me. So people keep telling me to use shortcuts. I'm like, because like mark seam, like that. Shift R. What? I swear I was pushing Shift R. But look, now that I've marked seam, right? I could do Shift R to do it. And then, or I could F3 enter because I've already typed it before. It's the last command in my typed commands. So I don't mind doing it that way, and I quite often do it that way. It just feels as smooth as doing the other way. It's very quick. Cool. Unwrap, go into the UV sheet to make sure it's all good. Actually, I should have done that first, then done it, then gone into the UV sheet. Looking good. That's all. Not quite, because they're all very close together. If I average, nope, pack islands, there you go. And then turn this up to 0.01. 0.05. And I'll leave a slight gap. I think that's too much of a gap. Maybe now. Yo, how's the stream going? Sitting here, eating dinner, watching like usual. Nice. Like usual. So you hear every stream, just eating dinner. You have dinner every day? Lucky. Typing it is satisfying, right? I just like typing it. I don't know why really. Maybe it's because it is satisfying. SM_word pack of boat. Gotta watch something entertaining. Hey. So why are you here? So, again, for those of you who just come in, I am taking a break, which is why this video is literally called Taking a Break. Because some stuff's come up. Good stuff. I know I just said this earlier, but some people have just come in. So, we will continue our work when I'm back. I imported the wrong thing. Of course I did. Where did I export it? Oh, in my documents. No, desktop. Typing it is you've just pressed F. Yeah. Totally. You're right. I wonder if they're still pasted in here. Oh my god, it is! I didn't actually think that would work. I got to delete these out first. Here you go, so we're technically making less draw calls now. Because I'm converting these down to be combined assets. Similar with like the entire framing of the buildings one asset. So the draw calls are actually getting lower and lower the more I'm putting the scene together. So hopefully I should be able to just select the wood tiling I've got in here and plonk it on here. Nope. Plonk this on here. That's cool, but the wrong one. Plonk. Nope. Yes? How many more have I got? I got a lot. I keep making different tile. That's closer. Not quite right. Or darker, lighter. I want it to match the brightness of that. It's probably that one. Yeah, that one's fine. No. That one's fine. There you go. Cool. Now that's got some wood on it. Sweetness. This I actually want to do a proper texture on, so I won't just do a tiling on that. Even though tiling textures are saving me a lot of time, I'm not gonna lie. They are really saving my bacon with this scene. On the break, are you just gonna focus on work or going on vacation, for example? I am focusing on work. I've had an opportunity come up, and I'm going to be doing that. But because I'm also working full time, it means I'm going to be probably working 60 to 70 hours a week, and I unfortunately just cannot squeeze in streaming in that. It's oh, I barely squeeze streaming in now. I'm very excited for it. I just know it's going to be a lot of hassle, a lot of work. That's so dope, though. Thanks, man. It's awesome. I can't say what it is, obviously, but it's the first time ever I'm at all giving an opportunity to really do something, and that's so cool. Don't get me wrong, I've done freelance stuff before, but what I'm technically doing is going to reflect something on my channel as well, so it's awesome. It's so cool. I can't wait. I do, yeah. This is my normal job too. I've only had a job for the last 5 months, and I'm working on 2 types of games at the moment. I was gonna say, can I say that? That's not under NDA. I'm working on 2 games at the moment. One's realistic and one's stylized, and it's I would say it's a challenge, but it's not. It's a lot of work, but I wouldn't go as far to say I found it challenging. That's very nice, man. Thank you. Don't forget to pat your shoulder after the hard work. I will only pat my shoulder if it looks good. I'm not going to celebrate if I can't get it looking good. I will probably do a high... yeah, I'll probably do a high poly on this. I think. It's funny because I was always sort of told off for being lazy, for never doing work, never wanting to work. That was only true when I was at a job I didn't want to do. When I was working retail, when I was working warehouse, when I was working a call center, I would always go home early. I'll always cut my hours short because I didn't want to be there. And close friends used to tell me I was lazy. Oh, everyone else was like, ask for more hours and all of this, and nah, man, like I just couldn't. It wasn't where I wanted to be. Simple as that. It wasn't where I wanted to be. Didn't want to do it, so I didn't want to be there very long. Now that I'm at a place I want to be, I want to work. And I do not think there's anything wrong with that. I have never really asked anything from anybody, bar like getting lifts from my parents, stuff like that. I've never had to get people to financially support me, you know? I know that got very deep all of a sudden, but it just crossed my mind. Facts, I could do 3D for hours, but customer support? Nah, 8 hours a day is enough. I can't even do that, man, half the time. If I have to work, I have to work, because I can't live without money, otherwise I die. But do you sculpt in Blender as well? Or I use ZBrush mostly. I don't think I've really ever sculpted in Blender. Not on stream anyway. I think off stream I've done it a couple of times, just because I wanted to get some very quick results from something, but mostly ZBrush. One of the coolest things about my job at the moment is they are completely they hired me through my YouTube. They saw my stuff and he thought, this guy, I like this guy, and he wanted to hire me from it. It wasn't even an interview, it was, do you want the job? I was like, yeah. But I asked when I got the job, I was like, can I, because obviously they pay for my software because I work from home. And I asked, can I use the software for my YouTube and stuff? And he was like, yeah, as long as it doesn't affect work. I was like, you're so chill. He's such a nice boss. Why do you prefer ZBrush? ZBrush just allows a lot more versatility. It doesn't run particularly too slow. You can work with like 50 million, 100 million stuff, and it's not going to really conk out on you most of the time. Yeah, I love my boss. He's awesome. I hope he's here listening. Yeah, ZBrush is just I think the controls. Some people really, really big up the controls. The controls of Zebra suck. Like, when you get used to them, sure, it feels fluent, but they have the most backward control scheme I've ever used. Like, when you get used to any system, you start getting good at it. So it's a bit biased to say, oh, but when you get used to ZBrush, you're fine. Yeah, when you get used to any software, you're fine. It also helps that I know how to use I know how to use ZBrush, whereas I've not had a lot of practice in Blender sculpting. Get rid of all the faces. So I could just select the faces, push Alt T, Shift T, Control T, and fill the faces like that, but I just don't like how messy it looks, so I like filling them in myself. Yeah, it was hard to get into the beginning. I live the controls. You love the controls in ZBrush, especially picking brushes so easily. Saving, on the other hand, always forget how to do that. Oh, what? You actually have to click File, Save. Yeah, because like one of the save features saves a snapshot, doesn't it? It doesn't save the model. So I remember so many people losing their work in university because of that. Why is that looking like that? What the hell is even that? Oh, okay, it's fine. Boom, all of those filled in. I don't think I need to do much to the UV map. It should kind of work like that. It'd be a little bit warped, but I think it should be fine. What is that? We'll rotate that and make it look a little bit nicer. I might just throw it into Substance Font now to make a very quick texture for it. I started using sculpting in Blender, then I switched to ZBrush just because in my PC Blender was crashing most of the time while sculpting. Man, ZBrush was so smooth. Yeah, I've like... Wait, what did my mate message me? Oh, I know why he messaged me. Handles high poly like a pro. Yeah, that's the main reason I use it. And obviously you want your high poly to be high poly. Ugh. Ohana means family. Family means nobody to search behind. Wood back of bow. No, this is the metal window frame or window metal frame. Desktop. Yeah, fine. I'm messy. My desktop looks horrible. It's a little bit cleaner recently, but it looks pretty messy. Let's just say that. There. Oh, substance first. Watch how quickly I'll do this texturing. This is how a environment artist will texture over a dedicated prop artist. At least in my company. If I can find it. Window. It should be near the bottom, right? Window there. Boom. 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 Oh no, that is right. Oh, I thought I was doing extra maps then. Boom. Boom. Metal. Stylized. Probably that one. And white mask. And boom. Probably do thicker edges on it. That doesn't count as an edge. Those are all custom ones you made yourself. Yeah, but I'll show you how to make it real quick. It's super easy. Nothing's a secret from you guys. That's better. Turn up the texture on this. Turn up the contrast. There you go. Pretty good. And that is how you texture as a environment artist, because you want to get it done as quick as possible sometimes. So yeah, to make this, all you got to do, so if you've got a high poly, this will work as well. But I actually want to change one thing on this. But what you got to do is create a layer. Depending on what you're making, I want the whole thing to have one texture. So I'm just going to white mask this. Technically, you don't need a folder, but I can always convert this folder to a smart material later and use that. Let's create a layer, plug that in. Let's make our base layer. So our base layer, let's go here, make it metallic, and let's make it shiny. A little bit less. Right? New layer. Right click, black mask. Add generator. Curvature. Get this so it selects the edges. Come into here, turn everything off, but color. Come into here. Your, well, I don't know what you call this, but set this to an overlay. Turn the color up until you start getting the effect over the top. And then do the exact same thing, except like black mask, add generator, except you need an ambient occlusion. Invert that. Blur that a little bit. And contrast it. So you might not do the blur and contrast if you're doing a realistic thing, but for my thing I will, because I want it to be very obvious. Again, go into it, turn everything off, but your color. Go multiply, like that. And then lastly, what I like to do is make 2 more layers. Black mask. So these are basically the simple setups to them. You can go ahead and like duplicate this, for example, and make a thicker one. A thicker one that's weaker. And then you have like 2 overlaying each other. Stuff like that, but yeah. Looks like faceplate of a suit of armor. Oh yeah! Oh, that's cool, you're right, it does. Yeah, so the last 2 layers, I'll add another one, generator. So you don't have to use generators either. Instead of doing a generator for like the ambient occlusion, you can come into your masks down here. I've actually got a tutorial on how to do this. You can go cavity if you want. I like cavity, but you can also go occlusion. And you can use different types. The reason sometimes these are better is because you'll get the effects on them too. So if I were to take that out, plonk this in, you'd get like this sort of texture effect on it too. Versus that. Same with the edge. Come into here, delete that one. Edge strong, that's got some scratches, that's got loads of scratches. So if we can do that one, you'll see like all of this on it now. And then again, you can come into it, contrast it out if you want, blur it a little bit, and do something like that. And then for the last 2 layers, and I've gone through this twice, another black mask and everything. Position. This one's coming from the top, so we'll overlay that. Turn it up to matte. To max, turn off everything but color, and then tone this down so the top gets a little lighter. Same thing for this one, except it's going to be the dark bit of it. So again, do all the same stuff. Position, I hit it by accident. Multiply, and turn off every color. Come back into the position, invert it, and like we can have the bottom get darker like that. And that'll be a nice effect. And I might use that over the other one, to be fair. Now, I kind of want some extra detailing on it with some normals. So if I were to get another metal, let's get a realistic metal. I want some brushed iron. Maybe not brushed. Is there a battered? No. Dent? No. Metal. Iron raw? No. Iron damaged? Damn, I learned so much in this short time. Been a while since I used Substance Pen, but I understood it all. Nice. I just want some normals that I can basically abuse. You know what? What if we instead Black Mask, add generator. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. I've done it in a previous tutorial. In fact, 2 weeks ago I used the rust mask. No, I don't want rust on it. I want it to be. Do I want rust on it? I don't think I want rust on it. I don't think. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Anyway, you'll see. Maybe I will put thing on it. So what I want to do is I want to scratch. That. I want some blotchiness. Maybe that'll work. Well, there's 2. That's interesting. Oh, can I not blur these ones? Hold on a minute. Filter. Blur. Filter. Sharpen. I can't sharpen it to the way I want. It's not that one. That dusty. Blur. Contrast. What I want is I want some dents. You see, like that? Give it a little bit more character. But what I want to do here is I want to take this information. So this is when I got to be big brain about it. Export just the normal map to the desktop. Grab the normal map and bring it in. Got to go, man. Thanks for all the info. Have a go, man. Hope you enjoyed. Where did it save? I put it on desktop, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, right. It gets put in as RGB, doesn't it? That one. It always stays the same name. I should really change that. Project, import. Plonk that into our normal map. Turn that off. Rebake it. And it should cause ambient occlusion and stuff in those. I can't even tell if it did. I think I may have them a bit too strong. So let's. I like how look how low that value was, and it's too strong. Yeah, that might be better. Export that again. Boom. 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 Now disable you. Now coming to you. Bake that. I don't even see it trying to bake it. What's going on? Oh, you know what? I should really turn this up to a higher resolution. Turn up the curvatures. No, that's definitely not working. Turn them down a little bit. Maybe here's a sweet spot. That looks promising. Damn, I just wanted to... Let's try the ambient occlusion as well. AO. Just wanted to make those spots darker. You know, what I could have done to just make them darker is just come into here and set that to a multiply. That also would have worked. Maybe I will just do that. Turn these down, make it less normals. The normals are very strong. I just want it to be subtle. Yeah, honestly, that works. Maybe I was just thinking a little too hard about it. File export. That's desktop, yeah. Packs, PNG, 2K, sure, why not? What was your message? Maybe change the tiling? Maybe I should have, yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Should I put rust on it? You maybe want rust on it now. I don't know. There's something about having rust on it that I'm not too fond with. I deleted it. What? You guys need to stop deleting your messages. Did I do something you said? Is PNG the best use for textures? I think so. I used to use Targa for everything, but honestly, every time I see any video game made in Unreal, they always seem to use PNGs. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't just be for no reason. I can't imagine so. I want to use more of my master materials. Master material basic. If I take that, plug that in. Have I got metallic setting in this? I do, yes. Come back into contents. Oh no. Window. Window, there you go. Plunk those stashes. I should rename them, but I'm not doing it yet. When I plug these in, by the way, all it looks like is basically this. I drag everything. A lot of people I work with just don't drag anything. They'll rather click it, window, and find it in here, and click it like that. I, on the other hand, would rather just do this. Oh wait, it already is metallic because of the map. Cool. Cool. Yeah, there you go. That does not look very metallic to me. It is, apparently. Don't you think? It kind of looks less metallic than I'd like. Maybe I need to make it a bit... Oh, you know what? No, that's too shiny now. Jesus. Oh! You know why? I've not set it to this. You got to disable sRGB from Substance. He says. There you go. Does that look any better? Maybe I need to rebuild the reflection. That does look a little bit better. Yeah, that is the most metallic it can be. Huh. Turn up the normal strumps too. Oh my god. I broke it. Turning that up will take away them, and I kind of want to, not minus. If I kind of want those to be weaker. I want it to be super subtle. Nice. Ooh, that looks spiffy. Very shiny. I have to turn that down. That's too shiny. Not only is it too shiny, I need to turn down the color a tad. Make it a tiny bit darker. And roughness back to 0. There you go. Not bad. Not sure if PNGs are the smallest, but I know you can use a Targa. Yeah, I used to use Targas all the time, but I swapped over. I should have exported this as well. I think that's supposed to be metal. I used to primarily only use Targas, but I moved over to PNGs. I can't remember why. I think the resolution just always works better for some reason. There was a significant reason. I probably did it in one of my streams, but I can't remember what it is. So now I need to do a glass window, but that'll be for next time. The next time's going to be in probably 2-3 weeks. Because like I said, I like the stream's called. I'm taking a break because things are happening at the moment. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be extremely busy. Pray for me. And pray that I come back and we do more to the scene. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. We did this today. We threw this on here. We did this part. And we threw a texture on this, which looks very funky, but it kind of works. yeah. I remember the last time I could just sit and chill to your stream. Ah, thank you, man. It gives me time to catch up. Learning a lot today. Cheers, man. You're very welcome. See you in a few weeks. Good luck. Thank you. I'll catch you guys then. Bye, bye.